Nowadays, it seems like we're always looking for the next best thing in business. One of the most popular is real estate. Everyone wants to invest in real estate and make a lot of money. But if you're not making good money now, what's your strategy? Luckily for you, Real Talker, this video gives you 10 reasons why you might not be making money in real estate and how you can change that. What prevents you from making a real estate investment? We get to interact with a very diverse group of people who want to participate in real estate as a real estate broker, active investor, and educator. I also get to interact with a lot of folks who think real estate investing is really risky. The investor we recently met with said he had $500,000 in cash and is seeking the ideal investment property to buy. What are your goals, time horizon, risk tolerance, and level of experience? We asked the normal questions. His responses were that he was not tolerant of high-risk investments, had a consistent cash flow with some potential for gain, had a long-term time horizon of 5 to 10 years, and that his only real estate experience had been the acquisition of a single-family home. These are very typical responses for novice investors who want to steadily increase their fortune. Good news thus far. I then inquired about the length of his property search. The next thing he said astonished me. 5 years. For 5 years, this investor had been looking for the perfect property to invest in. This means that he missed out on the last 5 years' worth of growth and cash flow, and his money suffered as a result of the past 5 years' nagging inflation. Although alarming, stories of this nature are not unusual. In fact, I frequently hear it. Many people want to invest in real estate, yet they frequently have unsuccessful results. Although investing in real estate can be intimidating, there are several advantages that make it worthwhile. One of the top 5 methods used by investors to become wealthy is real estate. However, once you begin investing, you'll see that the reality differs greatly from the alluring success stories that are shared online. You'll undoubtedly run into a number of challenges that will prevent you from finishing your job. We have identified the 10 most frequent obstacles faced by first-timers in the real estate industry that keep them from profiting from real estate in order to assist you in preparing for those setbacks. Number 1. Inadequate knowledge. Real estate investing necessitates the collection of some background information. For instance, you must be familiar with the numerous laws that control the real estate market, the applicable tax laws, the measures that determine profitability, the various financing options, etc. You can discover a lot of information about this topic at the moment online. You must go through the material to determine what is true and what is false, which is a difficult process for a novice in the subject. Getting training is the finest approach to learning the workings of the real estate industry. In order to develop your own plan, you can also benefit from successful investors' experiences. But use caution, since wanting to be completely knowledgeable about real estate before you can begin can just be as detrimental as lacking information. Therefore, it's important to strike the correct balance. We've all seen it countless times on television. You only need to purchase a home in need of some work, make some minor changes and improvements, and then sell it for a profit to make some money with real estate, right? Wrong. Many people lack the expertise necessary to start investing in real estate. In reality, some people who think they want to invest in real estate yet choose not to do so is because they just don't know where to begin. Or people begin because it appears to be simple on television, learn how difficult it is to be an investor, and give up. Anyone without the necessary resources on hand may find it difficult to learn about real estate investing. This is especially true for people who lack a mentor they may turn to for advice. After all, there is a lot to learn about investing in rental property. But that doesn't mean it can't be done. You can decide to educate yourself about the field, research what others have accomplished, and put theory into practice. However, the best course of action is occasionally to simply go on and do something different for people who don't know how to learn anything about real estate investing. Number 2. Having not anticipated the distinction between theory and practice. Given all the theories they have heard, novice investors frequently believe it will be simple for them to make money with real estate. However, as they work through their investment project, they became more aware of how the theory and practice diverge. They start to doubt and become less confident after that. Even worse, some of them give up. However, no one instantly becomes an expert. You need to mentally get ready as a beginner investor for the fact that there will be many obstacles in your way. It's probable that you'll make some errors that prevent you from winning a worthwhile contract. This is unimportant. The most crucial thing is to take lessons from your errors. You will eventually develop the ability to quickly tell a good deal from a bad one. You'll also improve your negotiating skills. Even after you have learned the theoretical foundation, you may still learn and improve on all of this through practice. Number 3. Having no specific plan of action. In order to succeed in real estate investing, as in any other industry, intuition is not sufficient. You must have a specific plan of action and always adhere to it if you want to succeed in the real estate market. You will encounter a variety of suggestions along the way that may appear intriguing but do not align with your goals. You must take a step back and consider your options in these situations. You are aware that you won't be able to continue making real estate investment if you invest all of your finance or all of your cash in this one property. Remember that you won't be able to accomplish your predetermined goals if the property doesn't suit you. Number 4. Letting your feelings be your guide. This is a serious error that newbies frequently make and one that keeps them from profiting from real estate. Emotions shouldn't be used to decide which real estate investment to make. So that they do not influence your decisions, you must be able to control your emotions. So, in order to tell a good offer from a bad one, you must base your choice on reasoned information. The emotions that often come into play while purchasing a house are now understood by sellers. They tend to concentrate on the little things that can start a love affair because of this. You can overlook the significant repairs that a house might require if you solely focus on those exterior features. Therefore, you must use caution. Number 5. Being hesitant to take chances. Despite the fact that risk may be quantified, there is no such thing as zero risk in the world of real estate investing. However, you may reduce your risk by getting the right training and having industry experts at your side. You don't want to be stuck in an analytical paralysis, and if you wait for the ideal offer, you'll never move forward. When a property's majority of the lights are green, you should take advantage of the situation, especially if your objective is to quickly increase your assets. Number 6. Lack of persistence and patience. The two traits that can propel you to the top in real estate investing are perseverance and tenacity. It can take weeks or even months to find a good offer. Without perseverance and tenacity, you might give up after encountering just one difficulty. Therefore, it's crucial to remember that buying real estate is a long-term investment. The return on investment is often expressed in years. The success of your endeavor depends on your ability to be patient. Every step, from finding the house to renting it out, involves it. If you invest in an older home or selling is your goal, this virtue will also be useful during the renovation process. Number 7. No clearly stated goals. The main reason real estate investors I see don't succeed is that they don't take the time to set clear, definite goals. The majority of investors believe the answers to the questions I posed to our representative investor above are sufficient to allow them to proceed. However, the goals must be smart. In particulars, what kind of property? Which district? What range of prices? What circumstances? What annual percent of cash flow do you consider to be your threshold? How much of an increase do you anticipate in 5 years? What particular actions must be taken to achieve a successful result? What steps are you doing this week to advance? Is your goal to replace your current salary, to fund your retirement, or pay for your child's college education? What will motivate you to get out of bed in order to make this investment profitable? When do you intend to have purchased the property? Like many other aspects of life, neglecting to plan is preparing to fail if these aren't established. Investments are made incorrectly and for the wrong reasons, or worse, none are made at all. Number 8. Lack of time. You must think of a real estate investment as a business. Tenants are your customers, just like contractors, utility companies, property managers, and workers are your suppliers. You must decide how to allocate capital, handle cash flow, and handle accounting. A marketing and sales strategy must be in place. Additionally, you need to be able to get a return on your investment. Learning and mastering all of this might take a lot of time. Numerous seasoned investors who pursue this full-time compete with you for the same properties, suppliers, and finance. To accomplish anything right, you need to be fully committed. If you buy a house, would you give it the care and attention it needs to flourish, or will you neglect it and let it wither? You might not first anticipate how much time you'll need to invest in your property when you decide to become a real estate investor. For instance, the time it can take you to search for your first investment property may seem to last an eternity. Additionally, you aren't making any money while looking for rental property. When it comes down to it, many people would rather spend their free time engaging in other activities than scouting out rental properties to purchase. Furthermore, there is a ton of work to be done once you purchase an investment property, such as repairs and renovations, vacancy advertising and tenant placement, lease agreement drafting, property inspections, maintenance and emergency repairs, rent collection, bookkeeping, and so much more. Many first-time landlords believe that they don't want to spend any more money than they have to, even though they have the option to employ a property management business to help. This generates horror stories about being overloaded, which may turn away potential investors. Number 9. Bad management abilities. You will need good management abilities whether you want to self-manage your property, which I strongly advise against doing, or hire a licensed property manager. In order to attract and keep quality tenants while balancing the legal obligations that come with being a landlord, dealing with tenants involves both art and science. The ability to develop an alignment of interests, inspire the property manager to perform, and then assess that performance in relation to goals makes managing the property manager entirely distinct from other types of management. We frequently purchase properties for our investment funds, and whether we choose to pursue a property depends in large part on whether we have a reputable property management company in place to oversee it. We have often turned down deals that would have made excellent investments because we couldn't locate a trustworthy, compatible property management company to partner with. It's important to remember that purchasing a house only marks the beginning of the process. The hard job of making modifications and getting the property into a reliable run state starts after acquisition. Number 10. Choosing the incorrect property. Even after taking all of the aforementioned precautions, choosing the incorrect attribute for your specific strategy can still result in failure. Want a top-tier coastal city with significant cash flow? Good fortune. With no crew on the ground, are you purchasing a high vacancy value-add property from 1,000 miles away? Already, the deck is stacked against you. How can you tell if the property you plan to buy is the right one? Again, knowing your overarching goal, consulting with professionals and regional investors, and being open with yourself about your strengths and flaws are the key. Finally, if you are just beginning to invest, start small and leave yourself with a sizable financial reserve. There will be surprises, vacancies, and repairs that need to be done. Real estate may either be a great investment or the complete opposite. How seriously you take the business parts of it will determine everything. Particularly if it's your first rental property, there are several factors to consider. It's possible to wing it and pick things up as you go, but wouldn't it be better to learn from the pros and have a plan in place before you start? Avoid letting common justifications for not investing in real estate hold you back. Any goal you set your mind to can be achieved. All you need to do is live proactively and overcome any obstacles standing in the path of your financial freedom. It will be simpler for you to overcome these various challenges now that you're aware of the 10 most typical roadblocks to making money in real estate. Since every case is different, you can run against other obstacles along the way, but it's crucial to overcome each one. If you're looking to make a fortune, you need to do more than just luck into it. You need to work hard and put in the effort. This can be a very profitable way to make money, as long as you do your research and stay motivated over the long term. If you have an entrepreneurial spirit, there are many ways that you can start your own business and make money. We hope that after watching this video, you will strive more to earn a fortune. That's it for this video, Real Talker. Remember to subscribe to our channel, and if you feel like we've delivered value, please share this video with one person. That's right, just one person, as a token of your appreciation for the hard work we put into making content that educates and helps you on your mission of building your own fortune. Remember, you can watch video after video, but it isn't until you actually take action that you'll start to see results. See you soon!